The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Kenny didn't say that.
He actually did. I was there.
For recording.
Wait, whoa, I got a problem with this.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first game of this Saturday afternoon. I am your host, Bradworth Benton, joined by Nestor Dudley, and on the camera, Go Ref Go has been here for 2 weeks in a row.
Three.
3 weeks in a row.
You know, there was that week that you had that baby shower. You weren't here.
I didn't go to that.
Yeah, but you weren't here.
I was looking at venues for food. By the way, a week from today will be the annual MNBL food run.
A week from today. This is being aired during the week. This ain't live.
Well, Saturday the 2nd.
Next Saturday will be the 2nd.
Yes.
That'll be the day before the Super Bowl.
Yes, the day before the Super Bowl will be the annual food run for the coaches. Coaches only.
Coaches only? What does that mean? I'm not invited?
No. All right, you can go.
I will go. Ref go.
Yes. But anyway, we got the Celtics versus the Sixers. The Sixers still have not suffered any losses. Celtics got their first win last week.
And speaking about ATRlive.com, if you go there this week, the poll question is, will the Sixers have a perfect January?
They would have to lose today or tomorrow. Then January's over. So that's a good question. You better hurry up and get there. ATRlive.com. Guy had a wide-open Ricky Douglas, opts to keep it himself. Guy Osiris, opted number 8 for the Sixers. First-year senior. Ricky Douglas, their scorer, second-year junior.
Got away with steps, but he turned it over anyway. And Ribeiro coming with the mess that just happened. Kick out to Douglas. Is he going to take all 3 of these, Brad?
No, not yet. Lodemus with the ball and a slap. The hurt move from Go Ref Go. And what a surprise. People tucked their shirts in and immediately pulled them out.
I hate that. You tell them, tuck your shirt in, he tucks it in, and then he pulls it back out again.
Immediately, as soon as the ref turns. An early 5-2 lead for the Sixers, who are a 7-point favorite. And Lodemus getting up top.
They're a 7-point favorite. What a coincidence. The score is a 7.
Oh, he caught that one. Cliff Williams running the ship, Mike McQuato, assistant coach, and going up against Evans Magic Riviere, the defending champion from last season, with Joe Young on the bench, as well as the cast of the Celtics.
You know, Nestor, this is your opportunity to regain.
I was already thinking.
If I'm already watching the weather today.
I'm already watching.
I was just thinking that when I said that. I'm like, I'm going to...
Score is 8-2 for a combo of 10. I was waiting for a 3. Go Ref Go.
That's why we were like, is he going to hit all 3 of these?
Well, he did hit all 3 of those. Douglas pops it in. Top of the leaderboard for 3 points so far this year is Bellin Daniel of the Pistons with 7. Second place would be Justin Richardson of the Sonics, and then everybody else is just bundled together with 3 and 2 apiece. And I happen to have the stats handy today.
The official stats are here.
The official?
The official stats.
You got to give 3 weeks because some people just don't show up the first couple weeks.
Yeah, like the stat man.
Stat man don't care the first 2 weeks.
No, we mean the stat man not coming into the building.
Right.
Hey,
Not showing up to the building.
he doesn't have to if he doesn't have, any reason to be here. Come on, Matt. Come on. You're not showing up.
He has the same amount of reason as the camera person and the commentator.
They do. They don't have to show up either. No one's telling them to. No one's getting paid to do it.
No, we would do it for the enjoyment.
Exactly. That's why the stat man does it, for the enjoyment.
Oh, good steal.
He's got a wide open man. He hits him.
Oh, was wide open for
Hello,
a second.
that's Kebab with the steal. Three players are tied with 4 three-pointers. And 3 players are tied with 3 three-pointers this year.
Oh, that was a nice move by Matt Chabray.
That was a nice move.
I was watching you on around the rim this week, Nesta.
You can see that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on atrlive.com.
Yes, you can. And I was listening to Nesta throw up some names from the squad that he was announcing out there from the Bullets. You did pretty good out there.
Oh, did I?
You did pretty good.
What, doesn't he usually?
I just want you to see it. Come on. Say the Bullet center's name.
What is the bullet tennis
Begins
name?
with the S. The one you just couldn't get. That was the only one you really fumbled. I'll show you on paperwork. I don't want to say it because I know how to say it.
Sex man?
Don't ask me that. We're on TV.
Shakuris Samexin. They just call him Shaq.
That was the only one you pretty much everything else you nailed. No, almost a violation. He didn't commit all the way in. He stopped. That's a travel. But he got his own rebound, so good for him. Eric Ribeiro, second-year senior, inside to Albin Hato. I said Alban. Albin Hato.
I gotta tell you, Brad, you look at the Sixers squad, and it's amazing to me that they're unblemished.
Yeah, they're playing a 3-2 right now. They're keeping the ball out of O'Leary's hands. Daniel Bitu with 3. He shoots about 80 of them a game. A good idea.
He got away with steps.
Now Joshua McCown looks a little thin today.
You know, this is the first game all season where
Wide
the
open, wide
refs
open, he's
haven't
not
blown the whistle at all in the whole first quarter almost. They haven't called anything.
Yeah,
Well, that's kind of, we're just talking about him. With the putback.
looking a little thin, needs a tan, got his head shaved.
Rookie of the year, 2 seasons ago.
What did you say? He ain't done squat since?
Oh, he was in the witness protection bill there last season, Brad. Was I lying, Brad?
You weren't lying.
When was the last time you seen a tank job like that, Brad?
A what?
Tank job like that.
Probably Nick Cotry of the Pistons.
Yes.
Probably, that was probably the last tank job I seen.
Well, rookie of the year.
Or you could actually say Corey Spencer tanking it because he ain't playing this year. But he is playing for his high school team.
I was going to say he went on to do better things.
Yes, he did. So I really can't say that. But yeah, we'll go with Nick Cotry.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What what Nick Kachi's doing now? He's a grown man now. You know, he could be a captain of industry. You don't know. He could be he must.
Security at 7-Eleven on overnight.
Yeah, he could be that too.
Yeah.
As long as it's an honest paying job, that's all good.
Getting your 40 hours, getting your bennies. And if you are the security man at the 7-Eleven overnights, give us a call. Sometimes we're awake. We'll come by. Hook us up.
And if you are captain of industry, give us a job because let's how to do this for free. That's absolutely true.
I need some bennies.
And we'll bring Go along too.
Oh yeah, we need someone to drive. Just in case we need to get a getaway. Speaking of that, just for a real quick case, the both of you have a license. The both of you have driven the streets of Malden. The both of you have been on the highway.
Both of us have licenses, but only one of us has a car presently.
Okay, but at least at one point in your life you drove a car.
I have a car. I'm talking about Go.
I know, but I'm just saying at some point he did drive a car.
Oh, absolutely. He was a car owner.
Yes, I don't understand.
Why are you going to put me out there like that?
You understand what?
I don't understand these people today.
What people?
They put on their right direction. They're on the right side of the street.
Yep.
Just before they make their turn, they go way over to the left and bang the right and cut the person off in the right lane behind them.
Why did you do that?
I didn't. It happened right here.
Oh, made it you good.
You did. Oh, sorry drops a deep deuce with a high arc.
And that's the score is 14-7 to Carlos White.
That's the time now. I was waiting for that. I was hoping you were still into that story.
I'm 2, you're 1, and Brad Worth is Blankton. Go beat
That
me
ain't
for
my
the
thing.
Go. It was his thing too. We made it his thing.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a travel too. Ooh,
I shut him out 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week?
Last week.
O'Leary with a nice move in the middle. Strong to the hoop. Front face the rim. And they're pressing. With a, what kind of press is that? It worked. But what was it?
I think it was a mispress.
Okay, Vasari again. He's shooting happy. He's taking a lot of
Good
shots.
rebound by O'Leary.
Good catch and grab. Oh, it's a 1-3-1. All right, that one didn't work. And it's not working for anybody. And a coast to coast. I don't understand that little showboat.
I think he's running for office.
Could be. It is his last year. He could go into office next season. He is a graduating senior, allegedly. Anything can happen. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, they got McCown with the body.
And he blocked Natson Jackson.
And I
Long
have,
black sleeves.
I have yet to see Vanity. What season's young?
Nope, that's not her.
Vanity
I'm
6?
looking.
Yes, you saw that movie, Natson Jackson, starring Carl Weathers in Vanity 6.
He was Apollo Creed.
Yes.
McCown's out there dancing with O'Leary. I don't know what's going on. And of course, shirts are untucked. McCown's wide open. He's going to take it on O'Leary. And he stopped and shot it, passed it to the rim.
Was that a shot or was that a pass?
I don't know. He should have just taken the layup. It was right there. Okay. 5 is not good. All right, there it is. A nice pass from Osiris.
Not O'Leary's it. And the score is 17 to 15. It's a combo of 30.
Mr. Dunny's on a mission this week.
He's looking
I'm
up
on a
at
mission to
that
destroy you. I got shut out last week.
pass again. O'Leary finding Jackson. They keep yelling at McCown and everything. He's playing the lower right side under the hoop. Guy Osiris absolutely refuses to pass.
They call Josh McCown with the clip. He clipped him.
Say that again.
He clipped him. At least he was a hustling. Now, McCown's playing the lower right side. They keep passing down the lower right side. They just got an easy basket. He's yelling at his bench, someone's going to help me. That's not my spot. He's the only one over there. They're playing a 3-2. I love that kid. All right, I really don't. On to action, 2-point Celtics trailing with 3 seconds to go. Vasari's open. Someone got to shoot it. Here it goes, and it doesn't go. Celtics come back. Sixers only lead by 2. Very quiet Saturday morning so far.
17 to 15.
Beautiful.
Can we get a shot of the scoreboard?
No.
Yes, real quick.
Real quick.
Okay, that's it. That's all I need. Just so when I'm doing the highlights,
Oh, I usually, every now and then.
every now and then. Well, it'd be nice if you did it more with more frequency.
You gotta submit these
Just in
requests.
case there's a combination.
You have
out there
to
of
submit
something.
these requests in writing in the pre-production meetings that we have.
Triplicates saying, no, there goes the camera. And we're looking at the floor. Someone,
tripod.
Go ref goes looking at the lights.
This
Looks
tripod
like he's looking at the
is this thing here with the up and down and
The tilt lock.
It's horrible.
floor. You got to go to Nesta for that technical terms. Good with numbers, good with technical.
I lock it and it unlocks on its own.
Our pre-production meeting that's been held the past couple of weeks in the drive-through line of Dunkin' Donuts.
And I have not been invited.
Well, last week you took off.
No, 2 weeks ago.
No. Last week was the Jack and Jill shower.
No, it was the week before, wasn't it?
No, that was last week.
No, it was 2 weeks ago.
Well, I guess your social. No, that was last week.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I guess your social calendar is just so booked.
I've been sleeping like 4 hours a night, so it's like I'm so booked. I get home at 8:30 every night. It's ridiculous. Unless it's a Thursday, I don't get home until about 11.
Thursdays are a long day.
Yes. Can I just tell you, last night I didn't get home till 1:30 in the morning.
Last night?
Last night. Goes Celtic ball. Carlos Escobar kicks it out of bounds. Still playing the 3-2. Douglas playing the low post. 8-0 in for McCown. They're involving Basari a lot. Joe Moralia into the game gets blocked by Douglas. And he was looking for a foul.
Brad, I've seen about a half a dozen traveling violations.
Oh, tell me, I was just going to say the same.
Yes.
Nestor, I was just going to say the same thing. They haven't called anything all day.
Passing.
Maybe that's what the pre-game meeting was all about.
We ain't
Hey,
calling
to Douglas.
We're changing the rules.
Well, they probably said that little meeting they had was, we're going to let you play. Just keep it
Just get off
nice
our back.
and calm. Stop complaining every time we don't make a call. Natson, blocked by Douglas. He's got 2 in a row.
Brad, I think your mic is cut in and out. Did you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know what to do. I didn't.
It's a lot better when you hold it up as opposed to when you hold it down.
Okay,
No, that's better than cutting in and out.
that's true.
I don't know, hold it down and
Up
talk.
and down. Taps it up. No good. We're going to slap by O'Leary, I believe. Yep. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Still a 2-point lead for the Sixers. And Matt Chabray finally coming back into the game. We're going to take out Moralia, whose pants are down by his kneecaps.
Brad, you should enroll in the fashion police
I should be.
because it's all you.
I should have like a hat that says Fashion Police on it.
You should. A T-shirt would be better.
And a hat.
That'd be
I
even
like
better.
hats. I don't like doing my hair anymore. I need a haircut.
I hear you. So do I.
Yeah, I can always wear a wave cap.
There you go.
And that might be gimmick infringement.
It definitely would be.
Yeah.
It wouldn't look as good on you anyway.
And there goes Carlos Escobar with the ball. He tried to pass it, but he left his feet. First rule, never leave your feet when you're the point. Natson with the long sleeves. Stops and pops. No good. Kyocera, he's shooting. Told you. I don't think he's got a point today.
There hasn't been a point scored in the last 4 minutes.
And I've been watching.
So have I.
And there's a deep triple. A 3-point field goal. The Celtics get the first lead of the game. Basari's playing every minute. Basari's shooting a heck of a lot. And a steal by Basari. Oh, he goes left, couldn't do it. Using his size to his advantage. And going 6 the ball. And they're taking out Moralia.
Isn't that the one that you said looked like Riggins?
Yes.
Because he does.
Thank you. Who can stop the pass from Moralia? Yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
Nah.
No. Ribeiro, who likes to shoot threes, misses that one. Hato with a nice rebound, but loses the handle. And Daniel B2 brings up the ball to Natson. Back to B2. Not for 2. Misses.
And they're going to call, is that Escobar over the back?
That is Carlos Escobar over the back.
That's the first foul I think they've called all game.
There's only one on him.
I think it's the first all game for anybody.
Nope, they said first personal, 4th on the team.
Oh,
so there's been at least 4 of them called.
Well, that's right. That's right. They have gone to the line a few times. Well, because they haven't called as many.
The scoreboard.
They haven't been calling as many as they should have.
Right.
been.
Yeah.
I believe there's 8 fouls.
That
in
was the
entire
point
First half.
I was trying to make.
Yes. There has not been many calls. Chabray hits the second. Celtics double their lead. They're now up 2. Cross-court pass. Inside, nice pass.
It got through and he scored.
Sammy Green. Wide open Chabray finds the opening. Natson again cut.
Natson Jackson.
It was a good exchange of points there by both teams.
Natson Jackson is living on that left side of the rim on offense. And he scored a couple of points there easily. Chabray couldn't keep it in bounds. Stays 6 a ball.
Hey, you know what? That's good hustle by the defending neighborhood league champs. Diving for every loose ball, which is That's the way basketball's supposed to be played.
Brad, every time you hold that microphone down there and you talk, you might as well not even be talking.
I have it here, and I drop it a quarter of an inch.
I'm telling you, I can't hear you.
Escobar, no good. Hato with tapping it up. Sammy Jean, the guard, trying to get rebounds. Osiris with another shot. Just going to do my gangster thing.
Yeah. So now, O'Leary brings it up court, coast to coast, goes all the way. No, Chabot with the follow, and good.
I got to get down there to adjust the microphone. I just haven't got a chance to.
Scores 23-17. That's a combo of 40. Brian, what's the matter with you? You're messing me up over here.
Hey, you've been paying attention to it. That's why you didn't see the fouls.
My math is off.
Wow. So that's an erase.
But I corrected it.
If I had corrected him, he would have.
I was actually looking at it going, wow, that's not right.
Keep talking there, Brad.
Well, they actually scored 19 now, so it's 23-19, 3:27 to go.
All right.
Ribeiro with the ball, up and under, no good. Celtics good defense. O'Leary with the rebound, slows it down.
You could actually go back to the holding the casual again.
Michael Lou, who had a career game, his first game of the season.
Oh.
You don't get a better pass than that. He just didn't do anything with it.
2-3.
Joe Young telling Magic what to do. I like it.
Well, he is a coach.
Yes, but Magic's the head coach.
I know, but you know,
still like it.
coach is going to give advice.
That's true. I like it. I heard a slap. Another shot by Osiris. Still missing. Still 0 points.
No, I think he had a layup in the first half.
Did he?
I mean, his first quarter, rather. I think he did. I think he's...
Still no outside shot. No basket.
Magic's looking for a travel, but they're consistent. They haven't called a travel all day today.
That's true.
That's what they haven't called all day.
Travel, yes.
I knew it was something.
B2 inside, Chabret wide open. Oh, he misses the bunny. Ribeiro dribbles out himself. Oh, went off Chabret's foot. Presses off, they're going 2-3. 2.5 to go in the first half.
Low to miss. Doesn't go. Chabret with the rebound. All that beef is in the middle. Osiris lays it in. I believe that's 4 points for him.
You could be right. Guy Osiris finally hits a layup. He's got to learn to stop shooting outside. It ain't falling. Keep doing layups. Ribeiro keeping Natson away. Goes coast. Osiris up and down. That's a jump ball.
They got him for a jump ball. No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, he had a couple of hands on him.
Yeah, I think it was body contact
You
personally.
think so?
I think so.
Well, but B2 and Osiris are two different body sizes.
I'm not one of the guys in the black and white striped shirt.
No, actually, you're wearing a black sweater.
I'm just wearing a black shirt.
In a black sweater.
No white stripe.
No.
What was that?
That was a jump ball that didn't look
No,
like
but he looked like he just held the ball out there for somebody to come by and grab.
Yeah, he was a little tired. Now, Dimitri Lodemus has not done much today. First-year sophomore. Takes the shot and banks it in. So much for that.
You were going somewhere else with that, weren't you?
Actually, well, I was going to say they need to get him more involved in the offense. He's the tallest man on the court. But he just got involved in the offense, so I couldn't say it.
He was too quick for you.
He was. Chabret shooting a three. The center for the Celtics, which last year's center for the Celtics hit a ton of threes. So I guess that's their motive. Yes, continuing the relationship with the three-point land for the centers. Ribeiro is just dribbling way too much for my liking. And that's going to hurt the Sixers. They're down 3 with a minute to go in the first half, and they're a 7-point favorite. Escobar with a nice save, but to the Celtics. B2, no good. A nice pass by Ribeiro to Escobar. Carlos with the easy 1-point lead, under a minute to go. A nice play by John O'Leary, banking it off the glass.
3-point lead again, 30 seconds to go. Sean Hickey into the game for the Sixers. Sitting over there waiting. Rebound by Lodemus on the back was O'Leary, but no call. Lodemus got a quick 4 points coming in. Trying to lob it in. Escobar has 5 seconds, plenty of time. Ribeiro wants it. He's holding it. He wants to shoot it. Oh, he got fouled and no call. But at the end of 1-point lead.
28-27. The Celtics coming back. The Celtics, they came out very slow, Brad. They had the press on, but it wasn't doing anything. The Sixers going right through the press, but then all of a sudden the Celtics clamped down that press. They were making stops, creating turnovers, and scoring.
Yes, the Sixers kept trying to go to the wings when everything was working down the middle. They got away from going down the middle. They go to the wings. O'Leary was there to steal the ball. Chabray's on the ground, flying around. Then what helped the Celtics was they were hitting some timely threes, and that's what helped their lead. And get the lead for the first time on Bossari's three-pointer, giving their first lead of the game. They haven't looked back since. Sixers, 7-point favorite. Got to pay attention to everything they're doing, especially walking in front of the camera.
And the head coach, and like I said, the first quarter.
I'm thinking
that this team is unblemished thus far.
I cannot believe this team is unblemished.
And speaking about ATRLive.com, if you go to ATRLive.com, this week's question is, will the Sixers have a perfect January?
Master, who's in the lead? In the voting? In the voting.
Oh, yes. 5 votes to 3 thus far.
5-3.
5-3.
So get on there now, ATRLive.com.
Of course, once you see this, it'll be ancient history, but another poll up there.
That's true. You can also go to MNBL19.tripod.com just to check out the website.
But you could go to previous polls because they're clicked on the side.
Do that. We'll see you in the second half. Welcome back to the second half action. I am Brad with Benton, sitting alongside Nestor Dudley and Go Ref Go on the camera. We have a 28-27 lead by the defending champion Celtics, trying to be the first team to solve the Sixers riddle. Still 4-0, Celtics 1-3.
They also look like they were trying to start 6 people.
They're trying to get a win.
Whatever they need to do.
A win ties them with the Kings for 5th.
Well, remember last year that the Sixers had 6 on the floor and they were playing for like a couple of minutes before the referees caught it? That happened last year.
I think I did.
Yes, I remember that.
The Sixers had 6 on the floor.
Yeah.
Like, that's why they call the Sixers. And they played for a couple of minutes. Referees, they didn't catch it.
This is true.
That was a faux pas, huh?
And it seems like, no, they're going man. The Sixers are going man. Stays Celtic ball. Sixers going man, but Richard Dwyer's left alone. Oh, just on the inbound. They're dropping down to a 1-2-2. O'Leary loses the handle, but it stays Celtic ball. O'Leary nice inside to Chabray. Muscled that one up.
Jackson, Jackson!
Off to the races. He slowed down. He tried to turn. Chabray's there to put it back up. No good. Ribeiro with good hands steals it. Wide open Osiris. He never passes. Osiris gets another layup.
Yeah, but he didn't have to there.
No, he didn't. B2 freshly off a slice of pizza, running the point.
I heard he's supposed to wait 45 minutes before I go back on the court after he eats a slice of pizza.
Oh, and Richard Dwyer calls glass.
Or was that a Laker rule?
Oh, you heard that? Yeah, I thought it was swimming, but you could be right. He might be cramping up in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Carlos Escobar, first-year player. Osiris was trying to go to the hoop to shoot. Ribeiro finds Osiris. No, well, got away with a travel.
Thus far, Brad, there hasn't been a traveling called all game.
Nope. Nice pass inside.
Referees might be saving all the travel calls for the third game today.
It's quite possible. It could happen. Usually when the day goes on, they start calling more things. Inside, nice pass. Jackson picks it up, should have just shot it. Nice play by Lodemus. Looks up, sees Douglas all by himself. Sayers finally passed the ball. Sixers regain the lead for the first time since 21-20.
They don't know what the spread is.
B2 with the missed three. He's only shot 3 of them so far. Way under his average of attempts. Oh, Sayers had a wide open Douglas. He should have just dropped it.
But they killed him on the boards, the Sixers out.
Sayers is fighting hard. McWattle is out of control.
That wasn't a foul. That was traveling. They called it travel. Whoa! That wasn't a foul. This was travel. They called him for steps.
Wow, and McWattle's up
That's
in
why
arms. He got
McWattle was up in
hammered.
arms. They called him for steps.
He did get hit, but he must have traveled before it. O'Leary cutting into the paint. Nice steal by Osiris. He's got Douglas. And wow, B2 got out of his
I
way.
think I know why he's not passing to Douglas. Look, it's something I just noticed. Well, there are a couple of basket hangers in this league, and
Yes,
Douglas
there
is
are.
one of them.
Oh, absolutely.
But I was just looking at this thing, and he doesn't even have his hands up. He's just looking and looking. They penetrate the paint. He's just looking with his hands down. Once his team gets the ball, he's going up court. So maybe
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
So maybe Osiris is like, I'm coming down with his rebound. I'm doing man stuff.
That's true. That
not
could have
keeping it
some. There it goes. And Douglas set a pick for him.
Yeah, but it was a moving pick.
Yes,
Should
it
be-
was.
It should be a foul on Douglas.
It absolutely should have been. But I just saw it too. His hands were on his knees.
They called a foul on Nets and Jackson. That should have been a foul on Douglas.
Should have been. He did foul Osiris, but the moving pick was way before that. 1.6 a lead.
These games are showed on MATV Channels 15 on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 3 p.m. And the game of the week is every Friday night. I forget what time.
10 p.m.
10 Friday night. Is it 10 p.m. on Friday?
It's
Are you
10
sure?
p.m. on Friday.
Are you sure?
It's been that way for years.
When does ATR play? ATR plays at 11.
ATR plays immediately after game of the week.
Also plays Saturday afternoons at 1:30 in the p.m. and Sunday evenings at 6 in the p.m.
Wide open Douglas down court from Ribeiro. Couldn't see the backboard. Nice defense there. So
that was a tackle.
Oh, and O'Leary's getting in his mug. There's no need for that. He just grabbed him to stop him.
Nesta, the score is 36-34 for a combination of 70.
He got it. Look at him. He's happy. Look, he kid again. He's the first one all game.
It's 3-2.
Sorry for 3. No good. Lodemus with a nice save. Escobar getting cornered. And it's a reach by number 3. Oh, that was Ribeiro.
What's up with that? The jumping around.
Well, he's trying to get in O'Leary's head. He already knows he's a little hot, and now he just committed a foul. Ribeiro knows he's their go-to man, even though Chabret's the one killing him. Ribeiro misses and fades away like he's Larry Bird. Kids down here need to learn how to follow their shots. Nice pass to Lodemus.
He's 7 feet tall. And you see how Osiris went nuts? Maybe that's why he's not passing.
Maybe that's
he ain't trust his teammates.
Hey, did you blame him? Look what just happened. Oh, Ribeiro wide open.
They got numbers, Brad.
He held it good, but waited too long to put it up. Douglas gets fouled by B2. Celtics take timeout, down 2, 3:22 to go. What's that a combination of?
I already said it once.
I know, I'm just asking. The other one
70.
answered it. 2.6 a lead.
If the game ended now, they'd still be unblemished. But we got 13 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the game, and you know that final 4 minutes will take about a half an hour itself. Sixers in their giant team huddle with 13 players. And I have not seen Everson Blanc in the game yet, but he's got a towel wrapped around him, or a sweater, a shirt, or something. He hasn't played 1 minute.
Have you seen Hickey in the game?
I did, at the very end of the second
Well,
quarter.
it is a little chilly in here.
It is a little cold in here.
It has been for the past few weeks. It's been
And if you're riding the pine, it's even colder.
Oh, yeah.
Is it really?
Oh, yeah, when you're just sitting there not moving, depressed, drinking water because you got nothing else to do.
Or Gatorade.
Yeah, some coaches won't do that. But they are, they still are undefeated, so they could be getting Gatorade.
Yeah.
First loss, they're getting tap
Or he could
water.
just go buy it himself at the concession stand. Gatorade, pizza, everything you need down here at the Malden Neighborhood Basketball League.
Every weekend from between 1 and 5:30. Come on down, corner of Ferry Street and Cross.
Support your local youth league.
Parking lot on Walnut Street side. Douglas hits the first. One of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Good for the kids.
Keeps them off the streets, keeps them from doing
Robbing your
silly
house.
Yeah, and basically keeping you sane. Get your private time away from the kids. B2 flying up court. Jackson steals it from Basari.
It's his own player, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he stole it from his own player. Mario just trying to drive. Head's not up. Osiris, oh, he was going to shoot it.
Did Osiris just pass it?
Oh, no foul. Nice pass to Lodemus, who blows another one.
But he followed it up, though.
Into the game, Jimmy Nguyen, who swore a couple weeks ago he committed that block and it was clean.
Oh, it was a foul. Damn near took his arm off.
I thought his shoulder blade was coming down too. Chabray hit a 3 last shot. Nice steal by Lodemus again with that long reach. Nice pass to Douglas from Nguyen. He was watching him the whole time.
He might be the one who's going to pass it to him. Watch his defense or lack of playing it, Brad.
Yeah, his hands are down by his hips, and then he backed away.
See, he's not going down there.
Yeah, he does not play defense. You're absolutely right. That's good to know. So when other teams play him, no call. Osiris wants the call. Hit the layup. Don't worry about the call. Jackson.
Oh, jump ball. Jump ball.
Ribeiro is everywhere today. Magic saying he had his hand on his arm.
I thought so, too.
I thought his hand was completely on the ball.
No, I thought he had his hand. I thought it was a foul.
Well, it is on tape, so if anyone's watching this, you can go to atllive.com, voice your opinion, or go to MNBL19.tripod.com, send an email saying, what did you see?
Nestor, you post any of the games, the full games?
No.
That's a lot of work. And stolen by B2. A 4-on-2 Celtic break. And he didn't pass to nobody. 4-on-2. That's it, Jackson. And B2 wanted a 3. That's why he didn't pass.
You know, the traveling. There hasn't been many of those in the game called.
That is the third one that's called today.
That's it?
Yes. There's been 30 of them. Only 3 of them is called.
Ball, he passes into Lodemus. And another travel.
They're making up for it second half.
Oh, yes, I think so. Well, that'll be good because then the 2 teams that played the third game won't have anything to worry about.
Refs just want the game to end at that point. Third game is nice. They let them play. O'Leary wide open jumper. Doesn't miss too many perimeters. Up 3 points, 1 minute to go in the third. Douglas trying to get his stuff off, but they keep playing. B2 to the radio. He's got a wide open Basari. Waited way too long.
And it goes to hoop of the home.
A chance to tie the score.
Seems like Douglas is suffering from severe case of LOT this whole game. He hasn't been doing much.
He's only been looking for the O there, go ref, go.
Pretty much.
Maybe he's tired. Needs to sleep some more.
Oh, misses the free throw. Wide open Douglas, where he's at his best. Hanging down the other end. Four personals on John O'Leary. 10 minutes to go in the game.
2 pairs.
One more means bye-bye.
Yeah, they're not taking him out. Douglas hits the first.
That's surprising.
Surprising.
But he hit it. The way he's been playing all game.
Well, he is one of the better free throw shooters.
But he hasn't been playing much this game.
And a jump ball now. Lodemus bent down.
He actually got away with steps.
He did. He was just about to. Ooh, he's animated.
Live it.
He's saying the same thing I was just about to.
He's saying you're a big man. Play like a big man. Doggone it.
He's limited himself, not
Who was he
using his
yelling
height to
at?
his
His
advantage,
players.
bending
Demetrius
over.
Lodemus.
But his players, well, not the ref. It wasn't.
No, he's yelling at his player. Demetrius
I couldn't
Lodemus.
hear. I was.
The tallest man on the court.
Right.
In stereo.
And he's bending over, putting the ball down to a 3-foot guy level. When he should be putting his hands over his head, they never would have got it. And he could have had the hoop.
With the harm.
Hurting hoop.
There you go. Same thing, but only different. 42-40, 41.1 to go in the third.
Say that 5 times fast.
No. Celtics in their huddle, Cliff is in theirs. And it seems like Cliff Williams is only yelling at Dimitri. Everybody else is sitting there going, woo, ain't me. And Everson Black still has not played 1 minute in the game. He is in uniform. Oh, Celtics taking a little bit longer. I'd say that's a warning. Should give him a warning for delay a game.
There's no warning for that. You just
And
call
Larry
it.
comes out of the game. Wise move. Dimitri moved, but the Celtics regained the ball. And a nice pass to Natson, who ran away from the defense. Ribeiro lobs it up. Douglas tried to drop it back to Osiris, lost it. You got to settle down and get your team all spread out. Chabray got away with steps.
Jackson, the weak side rebound. What was he doing?
He threw it off a Lodemus' leg. He thought he might have traveled, falling backwards. Who knows? Nice inside. Ties the score, 42-42. 10 minutes to go to see if the Sixers stay unblemished. Sean Hickey's played maybe a matter of a minute and a half, and Everson Black has not played at all. Neither has Sebastian Arano played all game.
So they have to get in the game, otherwise the Sixers forfeit. Right? That's the rule?
No, there's no forfeiture.
What's the rule?
They got to start the next game.
Oh.
Actually, that's not even really the rule either. That used to be the rule. This is what happens. If the commission notices it, he stops the clock and demands that those players go back in. So in other words, if you said, what's his name, that hasn't played a lick.
Blanc and Arano.
Okay. Blanc and Arano. So if the commissioner notices down to the 6 minute left to go in regulation, if they're not in, he'll stop the clock and they have to play the last 6 minutes. It's a clock stoppage. If he doesn't, then the Sixers got away with a 1 or 2 or 3. But it has to be brought to the commissioner's attention unless the commissioner is mindful. He could be mindful. I wasn't mindful. You were. Maybe he is. Who knows?
I feel bad for coaches with this many players on their team, but you have to make it a point to get them at least a couple minutes in the first half. So if it does come to that where they have to stop the clock, or the start of the fourth quarter, he tells them, look, he hasn't played yet.
You have to get creative with the minutes and the rotation.
Yes.
And
they're still not.
But you know what, though? That's part of the skill of being a coach.
Yes.
Oh, there goes Sebastian. He's putting them in.
Player management.
Commissioner said something to Cliff Williams, I believe. Now, he can bench a player for disciplinary actions.
But he has to tell the commissioner before the game.
Correct. So maybe Blanc is in uniform only because Cliff told him to. Probably didn't make it to practice.
possibly benched him, but you better be on that bench in uniform.
To support your team.
Nice pass to Douglas. Douglas misses the free throw. He's missed a few today. Michael Liu slows it down. Sixers only up 2. Liu wanted that 3. He kept going to the same spot. There goes Douglas, worried about his offense, and misses another layup. Nice inlet for Chabray. Rushed it. I think Cliff Williams is telling him to break. Because Ricky Douglas keeps looking over at Cliff Williams every time that ball goes up. Watch his eyes.
Watch his defense.
What defense?
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at that, that's beautiful. And he's gone.
Nestor, that's 46 to 44. That's a combination of 90.
Keo Sears
Ties it up.
tries to throw it over his head. Bad passing. They got numbers. Keep swinging. Chabray double pumps. Shouldn't have done that. Back to the same people.
I was a little delayed on that too, Nestor. I thought you were going to get it. I looked up. I said, oh,
Sorry for 3. No good.
I was pointing
Nice
out.
rebound, but he traveled.
I was pointing out the defensive prowesses of Ricky Douglas to Brad.
the lack thereof.
Yes.
Absolutely a traveling violation. Inside for Michael Liu, inside the trees. Throws an air ball and tripped up Ribeiro, but he gets right up. Oh, he got stuck. Natson with some good defense there by the Celtics. Clock's ticking, 7.5 to go in the game.
All the way back.
Oh, and he throws it. Look at Osiris. Didn't even care, he was so frustrated. High score again.
What kind of pass was that?
It was a bad pass, but you still don't give up.
There was no way you were catching him.
Violation Douglas. No one on the Sixers is moving.
Jackson, that was a good fake.
Blocked by
So get that stank out of here.
And there goes Ribeiro on his way. A wide open Lodemus. Should have gave it up.
The Sixers are struggling this second half.
They're not passing the ball like they did earlier.
On defense and offense.
Yeah, their offense is lacking big time. The lack of passing. They're not looking up. They're not picking their heads up on the dribble. They're driving with one intent in mind.
And they're not following through on their defense. They're just letting the Celtics run by them, take open shots, open layups.
An old veteran of the league. Mark Rogers enters the building. Trying to sneak in. He ain't sneaking in. Another member of the Rogers family. I just heard a coach from the Hawks yelling, "Go Celtics!" I don't blame them. They're right behind the Sixers. Douglas puts it in, puts a 2-point lead back for the Sixers.
You know, with the lack of playing effort that the Sixers have been putting forth the second half, I'm surprised the score is as close as it is.
A 3 puts the Celtics in the lead. Sears passes in for Douglas, blocked. Stay 6 ball. Douglas wants a 3. Hits it. Padding his stats. And the lead back to the Sixers.
51 to 49, and that's a combination of 100.
Blocked by Lodemus again. That's 4 today.
I have to make another one to tie it up because I just finally tied it.
Oh, I was all over that one. Go, go.
Basari wants a 3 now. And he hits it.
It's a 3-point battle here, back and
The
forth.
Celtics are yelling 2-3, but they're in a press.
Oh, my Lord, why would he shoot that? Lodemus back to Ribeiro. Douglas gets it. Will he pass? I doubt it. And sure enough, hits the rim and it falls back to the Celtics' hands.
Oh, sometimes you call it some good ones, Brad.
B2 drives, no good. O'Leary, strong rebound, no good. That goes 6 to ball. Oh, no! That's off 2 Celtics. I think that was an aided call by the Celtics. O'Leary in the paint. Puts the Celtics up 3. The Bullets and Hawks set for action the next game. But right now, we got ourselves one heck of a game. The hoop in the house? Yes! The home hoop. Ribeiro hits the basket.
I see what you're looking at.
Oh, yeah.
Do you blame him? Nope. A chance to tie it up right here with this free throw. Good free throw shooter, misses that one. Lodemus pops out of his hands. Chabret, who's been out of the offensive scheme this whole second half. Ribeiro got to learn to pass. Dribbling way too much. He got pocketed. He should. He absolutely should. Now he's exhausted. Look at him. There's another hurt move. Chabret, like I said, was not involved in this offense much all the second half. Get him involved and stop shooting threes.
I like those green socks. They should all be wearing green socks.
Oh, he's going to
he's shooting a 3. He's 0 for 5 today on threes.
He hit one.
Did he?
Yes.
I apologize. He's 1 for 6.
Wait a minute. How's it go 0 for 4?
Well, I've seen him miss 5. I didn't know he hit one.
Well, maybe he's 1 for 5.
I doubt it. Chabret blocked by Lodemus, who has 5 block shots. Those I know. 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice rebound by Lodemus.
And now that I noticed it, Joe Lawaya of the Celtics has played maybe 2 minutes the entire game. Here Sears with a nice tapping. Sixers still down 1. Under 3 minutes to go. I guess the Sixers and the Celtics are going to get away with these time restraints. Sari wants another 3. Lodemus with a big rebound. Now the Sixers have... Oh, no, he threw it away. No, he didn't.
No, that was actually a nice pass. You're supposed to lead the person.
Yeah,
Escobar should have kept on going to the basket.
He's a first-year sophomore. He's young. Inside for Osiris. Wide open layup. Beautiful play. Found the lane and took it. Sixers back up 1. Got 2:20 to go in the game.
This is a back and forth action here, Brad.
This is a good game.
This could be game of the week.
This should be. Look at the score. It's the highest score we've had.
Sixers hands. Definitely in contention for game of the week.
Absolutely.
That's what we taped so far. So if nothing else gets taped, there's definitely game of the week. A 3 by B2 again. 1 for 7. Ribeiro's losing the handle. Just get control.
How many violations was that on that, Brad?
How many? 2 carries. He palmed it. If he caught it, he would have traveled. And if anyone was in front of him, it was an offensive charge.
1 minute, 58 ticks left to go in regulation. The Sixers are up by 157.
Mike McQuarrie looks like he's going to have a heart attack. Cliff Williams breathing deep, hands on the head.
Which is a combination of 113, but that don't count.
So it does.
Just let the ref go know that I'm on him.
7 points away.
It's crunch time now.
Celtics bearing down. The Sixers just look bedraggled. They look flustered. They look like they just need to keep the ball in the big man's hands and tell Ribeiro to calm down. don't need to do all this dribbling. Pass it and ask for it back.
Maybe if he passes it, he ain't going to get it back.
No, that's the Sixers' fault. They don't obviously want to win.
Yeah, they do.
You keep it in the man of the kid, the hands of the man who's the dribbler. If he has to pass it, you get it back to him. Everyone thinks they can dribble and shoot threes, but 90% of them can't. Now he can dribble. Shoot threes is another story. Now he can hit threes.
Who, Basari?
Yes.
Can't
Wants to shoot it. Chabray, nice play.
But Magic told him to take it. You heard that?
I didn't hear it.
He said take it, shoot it.
Wow.
Maybe he has a green light. Maybe that's why he takes the ball, Brad.
Oh, maybe.
He's green lighted.
Oh,
That's
Ribeiro
for
stopped
short.
dribbling. Bad pass.
What did you say about
Bad
this?
pass.
He's green lighted. Matches those shorts.
Oh.
1:20 to go. The Celtics could be the first team to solve the mystery. Another three? No. Oh, there was the steal right there. Oh, jump ball. B2 hurt the ankle.
Well, look at them sticks that's supporting him, Brad.
Well, yeah, that's true. He is a thin boy. That's why he's eating slices at halftime. Well, if Magic goes on the court, doesn't he have to take them off?
At the very least, we charge a timeout.
Yeah. It's something. I mean, that was a rule. If a coach goes onto the court, that player has to be taken off the court. Clock was never stopped, and he's still on the court. Ribeiro wants his ball. Finds Dimitri. Nice play. Oh! And it's a beautiful play by Chabray. Beautiful play by Matt Chabray. First year Malden Catholic senior.
That was nice. That was heads-up play right there. And the correct call to make.
Absolutely. Dimitri Lodemus was on his way to the rim. The Celtics have the lead. They don't need to shoot. If they can kill 1 minute, they win this game. O'Leary forced it. He got under the rim, had nowhere to go.
They're looking for fouls. Just play the game.
Osiris misses an open layup. Bad choice of shot. And Ricky Douglas is on the bench. Going down court, throws it away.
Sixer ball. 38.9 ticks left to make.
Well, on the way around. It's position.
39.8 ticks away. 30-something.
30 seconds. Ribeiro gets it into Lodemus, who traveled again. Trying to get in the press breaker, and they're not there. Natson. They got a foul. That's a jump ball. Oh, they called a foul first.
I got that, by the way.
Ribero's getting into it with the ref, saying, how can you say that with his back turned? You were down the red.
Number was, he said, I don't know.
Yeah, but he calls the foul, but he don't know who did it.
No. The ref asked Ribeiro, what's your number?
Oh.
And Ribeiro said, I don't know, try to be fair.
Oh, I thought the ref said it. Now they get a foul. It's only a 1-point lead, but... Oh, a bad shot! That could cost them!
All they have to do is go into the shave.
Ribeiro finds an open... So serious! Oh my God, 9 seconds! What a play by Carlos Escobar! Oh, and they threw the ball up in the air. O'Leary's going to get a tee. O'Leary's getting a tee. Threw the ball up into the ceiling. That could cost the game right there because now they got possession even after the timeout. It's only a 1-point lead, but that hurt right there.
Yep.
His fifth tee of the game.
5 equals bye-bye. 5 equals bye-bye.
And his 4th tee of the year. Gotta keep your composure, especially at the end of a
Did
game.
you say that's his 4th technical?
Of the year.
That's out of control, Brad.
Yes.
That is
They've
out
only
of
played 6
control.
games.
That is out of control.
Your composure needs to be the key to win a game at the end.
Isn't that the player that went after Coach Amos last week? Not went after him, but like had an altercation with him?
Yes. So it seems like every weekend there's something going
Something
on.
with him. Now, there's a player, if any player, that should be sacked for disciplinary reasons. Well, I haven't seen it.
Well, we're not here to talk about that right now. What we are talking about, the Sixers got lucky, and I'm going to say it. They got very lucky. Carlos Escobar threw that ball behind his back.
You didn't say his name
ended
right.
Carlos Escobar threw the ball behind his back. Luckily, ended up in Gio Sirius's hands, who was breaking to the rim, and he hit the very nice layup. He went right to the rim like every player should.
Now, I know there's still 8 seconds left, and I know the
the game's not over.
And I know the Sixers still have the ball after this technical shot.
Yes.
But if the Celtics lose this game, the Sixers didn't beat the Celtics. The Celtics beat themselves.
Oh, absolutely. And the
Because
Sixers,
they had this game
the
won.
Sixers defense allowed the Celtics to win this game, but they just didn't. Well, seriously, it's the first.
The Celtics had this game won if they had just shaved points.
He hits them both. That's a 3-point lead and the Sixers ball. All they have to do is throw it down the other end of the court, make the Celtics come after him, and then throw it down the other end. Time will expire. Now the Sixers are going to the right. There they go. Throw it back and just pass the ball away. Pass the ball away. All they got to do is play with the clock. It's still loose. And that's the game. That's what I said. Throw the ball around.
Sixers 61, Celtics 58, and the Celtics at the end, they lost the game. It wasn't that I agree with Go with Go. The Sixers did not beat the Celtics.
Absolutely not.
The Celtics lost the game.
The Celtics had a gallant effort today. They did everything they were supposed to do right. They capitalized on all Sixers' mistakes, which their mistake was not playing defense most of the game. Their very poor defense at the top of the key, allowing the Celtics to get in. O'Leary had a ton of plays inside the middle. Chabret was eating them alive in the middle, and it just didn't make sense. The Sixers gave the Celtics a chance to win this game. That's why it was only a 3-point deficit, and the Sixers got damn lucky that that ball ended up in Gio Sirius's hands at the very end.
The Sixers stay perfect, Brad, and the Celtics have not solved the riddle.
No, but they solved some problems. Hopefully their main problems will get taken care of later.
I actually disagree with you on that, Nestor. I think they had solved the Sixers' riddle. Now they need to work on their own problems. Because the fact of the matter, all they had to do was shave points at the end with the 24 seconds left instead of trying to drive it to the hole, and that's what cost them the game.
This is what happens when you get Go Ref, Go Coffee before he comes here. He's
and a microphone.
He's coherent. He knows what he's talking about. He needs that cup of Joe.
All right, so we'll give him a cup of Joe. He gets no mic. Till next time, Nestor Dudley, Bradworth Benton, Go Ref, Go on the camera. See us at the games.